I have added my reference images, and there are few things I have changed in the properties of the reference image. The default option is changed to back in the depth field, and the perspective mode is off, and I've turned on the orthographic mode. So whenever you are in orthographic mode, you can see the reference image, but in perspective mode, you will not. And I have added a top side, the front side, the right, and the left side of the reference image. If you see the right side of the reference image, you can see that it is a perfect circle, while the opposite side is not a circle but a triangle with rounded corners. If you see from the top side, you can see that there's a transition going from a circle to perfect circle to rounded triangle. To achieve this, I will add a circle and set the number of vertices to 24. Press RX 90 and move this along y-axis to match the reference image. Okay, I will duplicate the circle and place it here. The number of vertices should be same on both sides because in the end we are going to connect these vertices. So for now, I will hide this circle and go to the edit mode. Delete this half. Use the mirror modifier. Now I am going to place these vertices to match this shape. In the edit mode, select loop tools. You can find this in extensions or add-ons. And I will click the space to equally space these vertices. Then add a subdivision surface modifier just to verify the shape and make a few changes to exactly match the reference image. Okay, I will apply the mirror modifier and delete the subdivision surface modifier. I will join both of these by pressing Ctrl J, and I will select this mesh, press E. Similarly for here in wireframe mode, press E and move it down. But the shading is a little bit off, so I will select the whole mesh, press R10 and recalculate outside. I will also change this viewport shading. Now select these two edge loops and press bridge edge loops. I will add another edge loop here and here. I will apply the subdivision surface just to check, and it looks okay to me. I need the cut like this cut, you can see that. To achieve this, I will add a cube. Try to match the reference image, like this should be placed here to match this line. Press Ctrl A to apply scale. I will also close this, press F, and here also. Scale this along x-axis, then press A, apply scale. Select this edge and give it a bevel weight of 1. Add a bevel modifier. Change the limit method to weight. Go to the front face and wireframe mode. Increase the amount to something like that and increase the number of segments. Okay, I will add an edge loop here Now I will use the Boolean. Uh, I will also edit the Boolean add-on. It's available in Blender. Select this mesh and click on slice. Then I will select this mesh, press Alt P and select this option. I'll hide this one for now and solve this. Turn on the auto merge from here and slide these vertices to merge them. I will select this edge and dissolve edge. I will select these edges and click space, and these edges again click space. Now for this part, go to the wireframe mode, select these points and delete. I will mirror this in and merge these points. I will slide these points here. Okay. So now I need to make sure these vertices, or you can say the points, match exactly to the placement of this point. To do this, I will change the snapping mode to vertex, select this vertex and press G and press Ctrl. Hide this portion. I will need to apply the mirror modifier. Select these edges, press F. I will select the whole mesh and merge by distance just to make sure there are no like loose or unconnected vertex. Add a few edges here and here also. I also make sure all these vertices are connected. Yes. Remove this bevel weight. I think I should dissolve this edge to get a quad. Okay, now it looks okay. Now the next step is we need to add this button. For this, just simply add a keyboard, scale this down. Next, I will apply the scale. Select these edges and go to the top view, wireframe mode, and give a bevel. I will duplicate this portion, hide this duplicated one, select this mesh and then this one, go to the edit and click on difference. Select this mesh and then this one, again click on difference. Apply these boolean modifiers. I will delete this one, hide this portion, press G 2 times to slide and merge vertices. So what we are doing actually here is that we stopped this edge flow, these edges from moving toward, or you can simply say that we have gone from 4 faces to 2 faces by doing this. Okay, now solving this area, select these two vertices, press J, and these two, press J, this one, press J. Similarly, on the other side, now select these edges and this edge here, dissolve edge. Select these edges, press J, and merge these points, merge these points, dissolve these edges, connect this one to here and this one to here. Select these edges, subdivide, connect this point to here and this one to here. Select these two vertices, press X and dissolve vertex. Connect this one to here, this one to here. Connect this one here like that. Now dissolve these edges. Now select these edges, subdivide, connect these points. Again, we are going from 4 faces to 2. Subdivide them. Press G, double G to slide. This part is complete. So I will select the sharp edges, increase the angle a little bit to remove these edges. Then I will add a bevel weight. Add a bevel modifier. Change this angle to weight and geometry from sharp to arc. Move slide, add the segment number of segments to 2, decrease the amount. I will add the subdivision surface, shade smooth. Okay, so this part is done. I will hide this part. Now moving toward this portion, this part is also done. Add a modifier, bevel modifier, change it to weight, set the number of segments to 2, and decrease the amount. Now we will add this button here and the top one here. So to do this, I will add a cube, scale this down, move along y-axis and z-axis. Press Ctrl A, scale. Select these edges, add bevel weight, and then modify, bevel modifier. Set the number of segments to 2. Select this mesh, this one. Go to the edit mode. Wireframe mode, I will add an edge. Press SY0 and place it here because we want a panel line on this edge. Again, add a loop here. I will slide these edges a little bit up, so this edge is flowing right in the middle. Maybe I should move this down a little bit. This one also. So I made a mistake and I will extend this. I will duplicate this. Press RY90. Move this up. Select this mesh. Add an edge loop here. Okay, perfect. Now select this mesh and this. Go to the edit and click on difference. Select this mesh and this. Click on difference and change it to exact. Apply the Boolean modifier. Delete this one. Now time to connect the vertices. Press M, merge by distance. Most of the work is done. Connect these vertices. Add an edge loop here. Select this loop. Press E. Move along x-axis. And then press Ctrl F. Grid fill. Remove these bevel weight. Connect these points. Press X. Delete faces. And grid fill. Select this edge. Press Shift D to duplicate. Then press P to separate the selection, and this will be the button. Move this along y-axis. I will select this part, these faces, press P and separate selection. Then move this along the z-axis. Add an edge here. This is a parallel line. Left side. Select this. Press I to insert face. And add a loop here. Like that. Just connect these points. I will add a circle and set the number of vertices to 14. Press RX 90. Scale this down. I will press Ctrl B V. Then scale this down a bit more. Close the both sides. Then select this and this and difference. I will add 2 vertices here. So I will press Ctrl B to add bevel. Turn out the clamp overlay, turn off the loop slide. Now delete these faces, press Ctrl F, grid fill. Okay, so the most of the part is done. Now we need to add the panel line here. So what I will do is to make this a separate mesh. Again, select these one. The panel line is here. Press P, separate selection. Then select this mesh and select these faces. Press P and separate selection. Here I have a panel line. This is a panel line, this edge. So I will select this mesh, this one, press P to separate the selection. And where I have this panel line, if I see my reference image, there's the panel line, and okay, I have a panel line here also in the half, this line. So I will select these faces. Press P, separate selection. So wherever the panel line is, I select those faces and separate them. Now we have all the meshes that we have separated and want to penalize. So I will select this part, add some depth to it. Similarly, on the other side, select this portion, separate this, select the outermost edge, press C and move along y-axis. Now for this part, I will simply select this edge, press F, then press I in set face. I can solve this area, but it will not be shown here. So I will not be solving this area. Select this face, these edges, press F, select these edges, and okay. And I need to solve this. Select these edges, press F, and press I. Again, you can solve this, but I am not going to solve this because it will not be visible in our 3D model. Okay, once we have done this, I will select the sharp edges, add bevel weight, and add a bevel modifier, change it to weight, select the number of segments to 2, decrease the amount, press Ctrl 3 to add subdivision. And similarly here also, select sharp edges, add bevel weight to them, and I will simply select this, press Ctrl A, copy modifiers to copy the bevel modifier and the subdivision modifier. Similarly, I will select the sharp edges, then add bevel weight, press Ctrl L, copy modifiers. Here you can see we got a panel line. Now for this part, simply select sharp edges. Just make sure no other edge is selected other than sharp edge. Press add bevel weight. Select this mesh and then the mesh that have modifiers in it. Press Ctrl L, copy modifiers, shade smooth. Add a Q, scale this down. Move along the y-axis. Press Ctrl Escape. Add bevel weight. Then copy modifiers. So if you like this video, uh, hit the like button, and thanks for watching at the end.